Everything looking good. What's going up? Hey, what's up, Booney? Oh. That's what's going up. My ping sniped the fact that I was streaming. Yep, it's my first stream in a little bit. Finally got my internet back up. I had a rough past week, I guess. Good. Glad to hear it. I'm doing well. Finally. The day after my last stream, I had lightning strike my house pretty much directly, and it fried a bunch of shit. One of the TVs and one of the Roku devices and my router. One of my monitors, but fortunately that one was not completely frizzle fried. No, everybody was fine. It was pretty much just a major electrical surge on one end of our house. So it was like a few things. Mostly minor stuff that was plugged into the, like directly to the wall. Well, no, go right ahead. I'd love to hear some good news. Yeah, no, everybody was good. It was just a huge pain in the ass. And to replace a whole bunch of shit. Oh, you're with Suga right now. Hey, that's dope. We'll tell Suga I said hello. How is the traveling going? Oh, she's sleeping. Well, whenever she is not sleeping, then tell her hello. I hope the traveling's going well. That's really cool, though. Did you travel to where she is at? Or vice versa? Or did you guys just like meet somewhere else? Has she figured out like how to get into Qatar yet? The traveling part is going well, the living part not so much. Uh-oh. That's not a good sounding summation right there. What do you mean the living part not so much? I hope you're living great.
Welcome to Hotel.
Okay, I've already forgotten where I was supposed to be heading next. Not you, you're fine? Okay, well that's good at least. Getting problems as usual. Uh-oh. Well, I hope not. I hope Suga's living just great as well. I hope things get better. Whatever the problems may be, I hope that it gets better for her as well. I hate to hear that. Went to Hungary. Oh, that's cool. How's Hungary been? When she turns 18, her insurance and everything won't be covered by her mom's company, so she has to leave 1 year earlier. What? Hungary's been cool. Good. She's been there before? Oh, so well, that's handy. She knows the best spots, cool places to visit. It's always good traveling with someone that has some experience on like the area. Ah, I didn't even see that other one right there. Ow. What? There's no way that actually... I thought that was a perfect parry. That's unfortunate. I got used to Mortal Shell. It's been a minute since I actually got to play anything. This is like the first game that I've actually played at all since beat the Mortal Shell 2 demo. I haven't been able to work on like videos or stream or do anything. She did sort out her plan to go back to Qatar. That's good. I'm glad she at least got that sorted. I've got to get reacclimated back to this game. I keep hitting the wrong button to sprint. My muscle memory got ingrained to Mortal Shell 2 only in 2 days. Since I also haven't played anything in like a week. That's the reason I'm not hopping on Rivals. I don't have that long tonight. And hopping on would probably not do me a whole lot of good anyway. Seeing as how I'm rusty as all hell. Yeah, I really hate that for Sugar. I'll get my groove back quick enough. Damn, I stepped right in that trap. I saw that one there. Did not see the other one. I knew that was going to be a trap. I knew it. Oh, wait, what is that? When Sugar wakes up, we will have an announcement. Oh, goodness. I can't wait. Like you and Sugar. That's exciting. That is exciting. Good Lord Almighty, I knew that was going to be another trap. I need to get used to that. There's items sitting there. I was expecting it more on the chest. Didn't expect him to pull the same trick on me twice in a row, but with a little item instead. But my greed has got to me again. Watch this one be a trap. Where are they even dropping from? Are they like dropping out of the trees? What the hell? Ow. She's so funny when she sleeps. I don't know why, but she doesn't like to sleep normally. She fell off her bed thrice and she doesn't care. Sounds like my kiddo. My son does that. He sleeps in the absolute wackiest possible positions. Ooh. Am I gonna play Mortal Shell 2? I've played the beta. I definitely plan to play the full game whenever I get it, but I won't be able to get it immediately, sadly. I had to replace too much shit with my house getting struck by lightning the other day. Fried a whole bunch of shit. Oh my god, what is that? That is terrifying. I'm getting flashbacks to the rune bears in Elden Ring. I need my umbrella. Ow. Oh, that wasn't it. Ow. Oh. Oh god. I'm really rusty. I haven't played this in a couple of weeks and now my block timing is on Mortal Shell time signature and it is not this. There we go. There we go. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's all good. Shit happens. I just ended up having to shell out quite a bit more clams than what I hoped. And I don't know what, Booney. You're now one above all, rank 1. Oh, it's glowing red. There's a flutterby somewhere. Where is it? Definitely in the pond. Rank 110 in one above all? Holy shit. Booney, you're crushing it out there. Absolutely crushing it out there. Oh. Unfortunate hit. Yeah, I mean, you take a couple numbers off of that, and I was right on target with my guess. You know, 1 and 110 are not that far apart. Oh, there it is. Bang. That's the kind of prize I like to find. Excellent work, though, Booney. Congrats. That's quite the impressive rank. I wish I was that skilled. Oh no. Oh, that guy looks like a clicker from Last of Us. Oh, I did not think she was going to have the reach for that. There we go. He ain't that tough. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm bad at the game, but I'm certainly not that skilled at it either. GM seems high, but there is a world of difference between... I would say there is a greater difference between where I'm at in GM and where you're at in one above all. That's a harder hill to climb than the gap between like bronze and GM. Quick draw, bitch. Gotcha. I hear another one creeping on me. Oh, there it is. This umbrella is kind of gnarly. I like that two-phase attack. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Finally, a little bit more information about them. We've heard about them quite a few times. Theft, assault, tampering with bodies, other serious crimes. Their base is the Malem district, so be extremely careful. Word. I will do nothing of the sort. Yeah, I feel like GM's a pretty respectable rank to hit whenever I'm like having as little time to try and grind as I do. I had to burn almost all of my healing flasks very quickly into this area. And now I'm trying to continue the rest of this journey here with just resetting my first one. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, come on now. Wow. I thought I was cooked there. There's treasure to be found in a collapsing shack. Find out what happened to the greedy couple. Okay, I like a good riddle, a good treasure hunt. Looking around to see if maybe there is a potential spot to rest somewhere nearby. That is an item, not a rest stop. How's Ace been? I assume well. I haven't seen him, since I beat that Mortal Shell beta. Oh, I saw a little spot to hop off the elevator early down there. I need to do that. But yeah, I haven't been on here in a minute now, so I haven't seen everybody. I was hoping maybe some more of the regulars would pop in and say hey while I'm streaming tonight, but it is a really late stream and it's not going to be a super long one, so we'll see who all even notices and pops in tonight. If not, tomorrow will hopefully be our night, because I'm hoping I'll still be able to stream tomorrow as well, now that we finally got things back up and running for the most part. But the last time I saw him, everybody was good, or saw him in stream. Everything changed after the doctor spread the blue medicine. I buried my brother. I don't even know it was my brother. Who is the doctor? Whose blue hair is it in his cane? Huh. Okay. Well, at least now we've got a shortcut back to the rest spot, which is good, because that's what I need. I was about to say, is that thing not going to drop me down? Let's get ready to roll. Oh, there we go. Hop off right here. That seems like a good idea. I knew there'd be something. Dark Moon Moonstone. We love to see that. Oh, she thought. She thought. Yeah, everybody seemed really good the last time they were in stream. We had a pretty fun little stream the last time, beating Mortal Shell 2, the beta. I cannot wait to be able to, like, actually play the full game. From what I've heard from the people who've gotten like early access, like early release, it is so good, the full game. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my goodness gracious, what is this guy? Well, as long as I can stand right here, we're good. Get parried. Oh. Oh, I thought I got that one perfect. Nope. I'm cooked. No way. 3 unblockables in a row? Bro, relax. Ow, I'm mistiming literally every one of my blocks. That's unfortunate. There we go. Bang. Slum Shack Key. The Tomb Slum residents are infamous for being pickpockets and petty thieves. This shack might hold the treasures they have hidden away. Nice. So that's the treasure someone had scribbled about on the counter in there. I will. I'll get back in the zone. Once I get back into the grind, the mental for it. I'm still in the process of de-stressing from my night, from my week, really. Surely that guy's not gonna respawn, right? I don't think there'd be any world where that guy respawns. I'm gonna continue on and hope for the best. Is this the shack? No. There's no way this is the shack. Yeah, Mortal Shell 2 was incredibly good. I just finished actually tonight, and it'll be going up in the morning, the video that I made on Mortal Shell 2. And I think that video actually turned out a lot better than I expected it to be. So I'm hoping that'll be a pretty good one. Boom. Hey, I have a really wacky sense of humor as well. I'd love to hear it. What'd you see? Cobbler's Bridge. I feel like if I've reached a new zone, then I've probably went too far if I'm trying to find the shack that key went to. Let's try the other direction. I think there was another direction I could go. A tramp stamp on the back of a car? Oh, beautiful. Where were you, West Virginia? Because that's the kind of shit you'd see in West Virginia all the time. Is this the key? Is this the shack? This must be the shack. This must be the place. Unless this is. There's also a chest in there. What? I love those like car tramp stamps. They're so wonderfully tacky. By love them, I mean I typically love to point and giggle about them whenever I see them out and about. Okay, so yeah, this is the only other place, is to try and go through this. When you were traveling from Poland to Austria. The umbrella is kind of a goated weapon. I'm digging this now. Feel like that's gonna be handy dandy. Damn, it's an increase in everything. Not just the corrosion resistance. I mean, it's a massive increase in corrosion resistance, but... Oh, because it's the superior corrosion resistance, and I'm already wearing the basic one, the standard one. That makes more sense. I never did get to go to Poland, but I loved Austria. What did you think of Austria? Did you have a good time there? Such a cool historic country. Yeah, I didn't get to actually go to a whole lot of cool places when I was there. The only places I really visited while I was in Austria were these couple of really cool castles. Because it was pretty much only a day stop. Now, how do I get into there? That's what I want to know. Come in from over there? But how do I get over there? I wonder. There's got to be some way. Maybe, oh, I got to go up and over, I bet. But how do I go up and over? You have a week for each country? Oh, hell yeah. Damn. That's kind of shitty of Poland. What a dick move. Wait. I've got to be missing something. There's some way to get around there that I just did not notice. That's the strat right there. Just blitz them down. Hmm. Oh, I thought I killed her. Yeah, the country looks nice. I've always thought it looked like a cool place to be. Bang, bang, bang. That was pretty clean, I gotta admit. It's in here that there was the item. But I still am not seeing any way inside. I had a very funny interaction in Poland. Oh, look at that. We found the shitter. Tell me about your funny interaction in Poland. I had a funny interaction with a Polish guy once. But, that was in London, I think. Well, how the hell do I get in there? I gotta knock that ladder off, maybe? How do I get back up there? I'll figure it out here. One day at like 2 p.m., me and my friend were having lunch when we were down the road. Some clearly very drunk British people yell. Yeah, I get you. Sounds like a very British thing for them to yell. It's got to be some way up there. How the hell do I get up there to that ladder is my question. Hmm. Damn. I'm very confused as to how I'm supposed to get up there. Am I supposed to come in from the top? Way over there? I'm obsessed. I gotta get into that room. There's a treasure chest in there. I have no idea, but that sounds like it. I was in London whenever there was the World Cup was going on. And the bus driver for the trip that we were on, he was Polish. And we were walking back from lunch. Half of us went to go eat in this like little dive pub. And there was a bunch of British dudes that rode down the street, and he was yelling. They were yelling something about the World Cup, something about you know, the something about Germany losing something. Oh. Well, whenever they drove by, they almost hit the bus driver's wife with their little car. The bus driver, this Polish guy, he yelled something that I do not understand. I forget exactly what he called him. Something like, dick cheese or something. And then he flicks his cigarette. He had about a half of a cigarette in his mouth. And he takes it and he flicks his cigarette. Yeah, I mean, they were just flying down. They were speeding down the road, yelling some shit. He flicked that cigarette and it absolutely just nailed the dude hanging out of the passenger seat. And he was driving down there and he was yelling. He had this big mug of beer hanging out the window. And it nailed him right in the forehead. And that dude dropped his mug of beer on the ground. And it just skidded across. The mug didn't shatter. I don't know how. But it just hits the ground and just bounces and rolls off onto the sidewalk. And the Polish guy just went over and grabbed the mug, picked it up. He was like, huh, new mug at least. And he just walks off like nothing even happened. He went from being like what looked like super angry to just like, hey, look, I got a new mug. And just went on his merry little way. That old dude was kind of a baller. I could have swore that would have been a way to go up right there. Sometimes I'll just bust out random little stories like that on my kiddo. And he says the exact same thing. He's like, holy dad lore, you did what? He has no idea all the wacky shit his old man has gotten into over the years. I really have no idea how I'm supposed to get over there. I'm gonna end up having to look that up if I want that chest. Which I do. I do want that chest. But I suppose I can grab it later. I have to go get breakfast for you and Sugar. Alright, alright. Get you a good brekkie. Enjoy. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad. It was good to see you. I'm glad to hear that you and Sugar linked up. That's crazy. Maybe I can figure out some way across if I go on across that bridge that I saw. I have no idea. At least it's relatively close to a bonfire, so if I don't find a way to backtrack across to it from... I mean, I don't see any way this would possibly lead across to there, but I've had that same thought in a lot of other Souls-like games, thinking there's no way continuing on this way will lead back to the place I'm looking at. Only to end up surprised, and the answer was just keep going all along. But I just don't see it this time. Trying to examine through the cracks in the walls to see if that's a thing that you can enter or not. Not looking that way. And I don't think I can scooch along that ledge either. I like to explore any possible nook and cranny that I might find, in the hopes that it'll lead me to some cool items. I found immense amounts of really cool shit in Elden Ring just by doing that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh my god. I have a bad feeling about this one. Ow. Well, I thought he's gonna keep his big old noggin in range for me there. There we go. Easy peasy. That's how it's done right there. Oh, my perk kicked in. I got to use that heal, and it did not cost me a heal. You'll love to see that. I'm not a nasty puppet. That guy is very rude for saying such things about me. I have yet to see any illusory walls like Elden Ring had or Dark Souls. But I am convinced that there are some in this game. So I keep slapping what look like door-shaped holes. Spots where a door could be, but it is not one currently. One of these days, I'm going to slap one of those spots and there's going to be a hole there that opens up. Hey, 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 Rathalos. How we doing? How's it going, my dude? Target name unknown. Affiliation sweepers. Code name cat. What? Target info. Joined the group as an apprentice stalker, but is inactive in the group. Has been reported multiple times for ignoring ranks and neglecting duty. Caught being in contact for the past year with the Fox, a bastard stalker. Under investigation for leaking inside secrets, but has not responded yet. As it is with the bastards, she's assumed to have been ousted from noble succession. The interesting thing is, she claims that a cat is a bastard of the family. So in other words, her lost sibling. If the information above is reliable, the cat is possibly a spy from the bastards. It's an unofficial interrogation, so there are no restrictions to the methods available. Been playing a lot of Mortal Shell 2 the last 2 days. Almost done with the game now and on a good way to get the Platinum too. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. What, did you, like, pre-order it? Did you get early access? I thought it didn't come out the full game until, the 20th. Which would be, like, tomorrow. Is the full game already out? I really enjoyed my time with the beta on that game. That game was, it's so good, so seamless and smooth. I really wish I had the funds to pick it up. I would love to play that shit. This is a death trap right here that I'm going for. Yeah, 72 hours early access for the Ultimate Edition. Oh, damn. Yeah, I would love to be able to get it. Okay, so if we just go bang. Oh, I almost lost it right there. That's awesome though. I wish I could grab that bitch on early access. I mean, it really does feel very smooth. Hey, hey, hey! What's going on, Thick? How are you doing? I really enjoyed the beta. I really enjoyed the first game, so I have no doubts that I would absolutely love my time with the full game, and I will love it when I do finally get the funds to pick it up. But the reason I haven't streamed in the past like week now is because the day after I beat the beta, I was just telling this to Vooney a minute ago, or right after I started stream, that my house, lightning struck pretty much right on my house, fried a bunch of shit. Oh, I overshot it, damn. Unfortunate. But yeah, lightning struck the house. No one was really hurt there, Thick. So it's all good. Welcome to the territory of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Remember, anyone who fails to pay the protection fee on time is headed straight for the coffin. Wow. Well, they seem nice. Yeah, yeah. I told y'all, like, there have been a lot of storms lately. I've also had a lot of power outages in the past, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's been kind of crazy, honestly. Like, there's been just storm after storm after storm, like, just huge thunderstorms. And yeah, lightning struck. It fried a couple of my TVs in the house, my router, monitor, a noisemaker, my kiddo's phone because it was plugged up at the time. So yeah, I had plans to buy. I was actually debating on buying either the Lies of P DLC or the Mortal Shell 2, but since I still haven't received my YouTube money, all of my spare money that I have was put into replacing a bunch of shit, buying new TVs and stuff. No, did not have any insurance for that shit, no. So, yeah, had to replace it out of pocket.
That's a new one. I thought you would have been burnt to a crisp, but look at you, all intact.
Brother, being too frank is rude. We should praise him for being stronger than he looks. Why not join forces? Play our cards right, and we could defeat the villains who rule this area.
They're the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the baddies who torment the residents around here.
We heard their hideout is stuffed with treasure, and it's a good time to liberate this place as well. Pretty sweet deal, don't you think?
All you have
Yeah, still not gotten it, which is kind of crazy to me. They say that it should be, my first one should be coming, sometime in the next week. Yo, Z, how you doing? Did you see the new changes to monetization on YouTube Shorts? If you don't get 10 mil engaged views in 90 days, you don't get monetized. Yeah, the Shorts requirements, the new ones that are kicking in, I think it's supposed to kick into effect of what, like February, I think. Should I accept their offer or refuse? You guys decide. I'm doing well, Z. Finally got my shit back up and running. Got my router replaced and monitor replaced. I wasn't paying 100% attention to them. I'll be completely honest with you, but I'm pretty sure the offer is just to join them, maybe join forces. Pretty sure it's just to join forces with them. I don't know against who or for what, but they want me to join forces with them. Oh yeah, Z. My house got struck by lightning pretty much directly. It fried a bunch of stuff in my house. It didn't hit the house directly, but it hit like right in front of it, like right in the yard pretty much. And it was enough to fry a bunch of my shit. I'll just say that. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I told y'all the last stream that I'd had so many power outages recently in the past couple of weeks that because of, you know, the major thunderstorms and shit that we've been getting in my area. And I live on top of a mountain. So the thunderstorms are always worse for us specifically compared to people who live actually like in the main town part of the town that I live in. So you say no, don't accept. Does anybody know what happens? Yeah, pretty much. Mother Nature said, you're banned. I had one person just say accept and then say not accept, so that's the only vote that I've got. I'm gonna say no then.
You are smart. It pays to second guess things in Krat. You'll live longer.
Loners don't last around here. Let us know if you change your mind. We'll be waiting.
So, you gonna do it?
Well, you can still take the offer from them. Okay. Well, since they're still offering.
Look at our smart friend, Gato.
We're smart.
We're no slouches in the fisticuffs department in a pinch. You lead. We'll bring up the rear and watch for hidden threats.
Oh god. That sounds really, really bad. That sounds like a bad idea. I feel like they're gonna absolutely attack me. I'm getting flashbacks to Patches.
What do you think? Not bad, eh? Our new dumbass.
What did you just say to me, punk? Wow, well, he better be lucky the system itself doesn't want me to beat his ass, because I would. I would absolutely wreck that guy. Oh, we'll see, new friends, yay. That wasn't a yay or nay. So that I was unclear if you were just voting or just celebrating on if I did say yes. But see, after you said I say accept, that's whenever I went back and did it. That's how much your vote counts. They're kind of slouching though. I'm just waiting for him to stab me in the back, and I'm gonna have to fight both of them off to keep all my monies. Hey, what up? Look at this one. What's that you got? Is that a drink? Are they gonna share a drink with me? Yeah, beat their asses. Cover them in all your goop. You big clicker looking thing. While I just continue to shove an umbrella in their ass. Look at that. Easy peasy. No, if I'm being honest with you, I didn't actually see your message. The first one. I didn't see you say, yay, new friends. I saw you whenever you said, I say accept, they're now friends now. No? I saw that one. Oh, fuck. No, I fell through. So yeah, I just didn't see your first one. I'm actually seeing now that a lot of my messages are apparently not showing up on one of my chat windows. The one that I usually look at. Because when I opened up this other little chat panel, I now see the fight with you for one mission. In the who needs friends. Have a taste of... How the hell do you say that? La Bleuise. The greatest wine in the world. Vintage wine, starting alongside the revival of Krat. Its rosy color, known as the ruby of heaven, is delicately matured scent and taste, its wonderful aftertaste. Even the legendary stalker enjoys L.A. Bleuise. Taste the best wine chosen by the one who stood at the pinnacle. Pinnacle, I said. Pinnacle. Hey, that's all good there, Z. I'm not going to be streaming for that long either tonight. It's going to be a short one. I really was just streaming because I wanted to kind of wind down, and I finally got my setup back up and fully running. And before I crashed, since it was going to be a couple hours before I went to bed anyway, I figured I would hop on here and see if anybody joined me and make a little bit of progress in Lies of P while I was at it. But yeah, it's not going to be a very long stream tonight anyhow, so all good. I appreciate you popping in to say hey though. What? Is that not where I'm supposed to go? Say what?
And I wouldn't want to cramp your style. I'll take a breather here, then catch up later.
They're gonna take a breather here and then catch up later, they say. I feel like they're just letting me walk into an ambush or something here. What in the blue blazes is that? Yep, now it's just you. Well, you and a few others it looks like, but... I haven't played Rivals at all since the mid-season. I'll be honest with you. I haven't even tried the hood out. Ooh. I was going to after I beat Mortal Shell, the next night I was planning on doing a rival stream, but yeah. I was planning on doing that rival stream, and then my internet got ass blasted by Mother Nature. Ow. 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 Wow. I really should have jumped back and healed as soon as I hit half HP. Are you? You're chopped liver? You're not. I think he just took that to mean you were leaving immediately. But also, I love chopped liver, so, you know, kind of a good thing to be. At least around here. Bang. Bang. Yeah, it's a sign you're well loved. Bang, bang. I actually like pretty much any liver. You know what one of my favorite meals is? Chicken liver. Oh, come on, that was a perfect block. Booyah. Booyah. That's what I'm talking about. I like liver and onions. Hell yeah. Just absolutely destroy your breath. Nobody will want to be around you in close proximity for a day or two, but well worth it. Even more worth it if you're me, you know, and you dislike people being in close proximity to you already. Yeah, that's just kind of an added bonus in my case. It's people repellent. Oh, I love oatmeal too. Oatmeal slaps. Oh man, I'm gonna have to keep moving because these shitheads up top are gonna be... Ow. They're gonna be throwing stuff at me. Oh. No. I'm not gonna get the stagger on him. I knew it. I hate those guys up top throwing shit at me. My old people taste buds. Ow. Up. No shot. They just hit me again with that. Nope, I died. Fuck. Oatmeal is dope. Hey, Ace. I would say the only food that I don't like eating, like just do not like at all, is probably black licorice. But how you doing, Ace? Hope you're doing all right. I might need to bust out the big sword on the big guy. Hey dude, I've been doing alright. Been a bit of a rough time, I guess. You missed me explaining to everybody else. Well, I've explained it like 3 or 4 times, or told it 3 or 4 times already, but you definitely got to know too. My house was struck by lightning, like directly, pretty much. Oh, come on now. My timing is getting all out of whack. Oh, come on. Have oatmeal with sliced apple, boiled with a bit of cinnamon and honey, and then sometimes some organic Greek yogurt. That's why you gotta have sweet, you gotta have like a sweet oatmeal. Like I like the strawberries and cream, like Quaker oatmeal packs, specifically those. Those fuckers slap. They are delicious. But also sometimes I'll just do oatmeal and I'll just mix up some fruit in there, like, you know, some blueberries and some sugar. You gotta sweeten that shit up. Raw oatmeal does taste like ass. Yeah, you gotta do some finessing with it, but if you do, oatmeal can be very good. Are you saying you thought I'm in game, like struck by lightning in game? Oh, I didn't even see my one chat window is fucking me again. I didn't see where you said hi Ace, Bonbon got struck by lightning. I had to scroll back up through there. Yeah, I did. It's we got house got hit by lightning. I didn't, not myself personally, but my house did. And it was a fucking big old bag of shit. Let's see if I can't run past that guy and go take out the snipers, the ones chucking shit at me. Hey, as long as you've tried it, that's okay. No! I'm fucking poor, it's evil and ugly. Yeah, oatmeal is cheap as hell. But You gotta, if you're gonna try and do what he's doing with like making the shit yourself, seasoning it up. Damn, I ran into a bear trap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. One of my favorite meals in general is chicken livers. Chicken livers is incredibly good. That's my jam right there. You gotta get some good chicken livers. Fry them up. Just fry them in oil. Oh, you bitch. Another star fragment. Okay. At least if I do this, I can not have to keep my focus split. Damn, man. I hope everything's going alright there, Ace. I'm gonna try just dropping in on this fucker's noggin. Maybe that'll do me some good. There he comes. We're cooking now. Oh, damn. Ah, that was a terrible time to try that. I got him though. Patience amulet. That's what I earned. Damn. Deleting your alt account? All your stop motion stuff, edits, and the streams. Damn. Did that shit, did you get it deleted? Because I'll be honest, that's probably not a really effective way to try and help out with that problem. If you have a real addiction, being like, if you do it, then we're gonna punish you by deleting shit that you care about. That doesn't usually work out, like, at all, ever. Oh, this is the alt account. Oh, okay. Well, then it seems it hasn't been deleted at least. But I'll tell you, that's just not usually the way to go about it. What the fuck? Old Sally Sue here just launched herself out of the window on me. That silly bitch. I hope it does too, man. The best place to be is in a place where you're not really judging yourself and all that. Don't beat yourself up. Don't punish yourself and all that. Exactly. Yeah, I did, Ace. I did. No idea where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I mean, the best thing to do is just, try to just focus your energy on, healthier, distractions, Ah. That was the approach that my parents tried to use whenever I was first falling into my, oh my god, my bad loops. They tried that whole, if you backslide, well, I mean, it was really like, if you backslide, then you're getting kicked out. Which is why I pretty much lived on my own from the time I was like 15. Well, that's good, Ace. That's good. That you have both of them helping you out. That shows they care. Having a good support system is the biggest thing that can help. As long as they're not, being super, like oppressively judgmental to a point that they're just going to make you feel guiltier about something that you already feel guilty about. Because that wouldn't help anybody. But that's good. Definitely keep talking to them. And just being honest with them. Yeah, exactly, Z. As long as they aren't doing more harm than good, like, they actually aren't just being super judgmental about it. Finding people that are like accepting to support you on shit is the best way to try and, you know, get past any sort of problem like that. And it sounds like they're not that type, so that's a good thing. No one can really do that shit alone, no matter what people may say. Oh. Good. They sound like good brothers. Exactly, dude. Take shit one day at a time. 1 hour at a time, you know? I still think it would do you some good to try and, like, find some sort of, you know, even if it's like a free counselor type shit. There are a lot of resources you can go to, reach out to get help and support with that exact problem. And with it being their, you know, actual job, you get to see that not everybody judges it, not everybody will think badly of you or anything because of the problem that you have. And that is a good feeling to have. I'll tell you, that's what helped me, was actually finally seeking out help and talking to my family, the ones that actually gave a shit to, you know, be supportive. Those two things, that's the reason I'm still even here. Stand tall and proud when I'm young and bold, but I'm short and humble once I've gotten old. What am I? A candle. That's easy. Candle. Yeah, the school resources are probably not the way to go, but there are a lot of other resources, like free ones that you can find online, stuff like that you know, can be very helpful. And I would encourage you to do so strongly whenever you feel like you're in a comfortable spot, you know, that you're willing to do it. Gonna watch some Person of Interest while eating dinner. Well, enjoy your dinner there, Thick. What are we having? Hey, you're good, man. It's a late stream. Like I haven't even been started for that long. I've only been streaming for a little over an hour. But it's all good. We're just having a bit of a late, pretty short stream. I'm not going to be streaming for that long tonight. I only hopped on tonight there, Ace, because I finally got my shit back in order because I had to, when I finally got some spending money, I had to fucking lightning fry a bunch of stuff, so we had to replace multiple TVs, like my kiddo's phone, monitor, router, a bunch of shit that was like plugged directly into the wall. Oh, also refrigerator, but I don't know if that was really from the lightning strike or not. I really don't know. The refrigerator was kind of on its last legs anyway, but yeah, there's that too. That was probably the most expensive one to replace. So that sucks that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy Mortal Shell 2, maybe even the DLC to this game. And then yeah, no fun spending money for Bon Bon. Yeah, it was pretty much everything that was plugged in directly to the wall rather than the like a power strip. Everything that was actually plugged into a power strip, surge protector, stuff like that, like most of that was safe, so thankfully my PC, all the consoles, all of that good stuff was all pretty well safe. Thank God. But yeah. Between that and already being in debt where we had to replace our roof a couple months back, and that was like 11K. Oh goodness gracious. Hey, don't be pissed, bro. It's just gonna be a chill little short stream. You ain't missed nothing super spectacular. Had breakfast with Sugar, by the way. Welcome back, Booney. We'll be taking on one device because it's more comfortable like that. Oh, we'll be talking on one device. I read that as taking. My bad. But hi, Booney. Hi, Sugar. How is Sugar now that Sugar's awake? Oh, man. Look at this place. We found a nice little establishment. Oh, good God. I'm sorry. Stay away. Let me out of the fucking hidey hole. Out of the corner. Taking my lunch money here. Hey, you're good. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. This thing's got some crazy reach. I'm dead. Goodness. Damn. No, you're all good, Booney. And Sugar. Both. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to make a sprint. Ah. Speedy, zippy little shits. I was gonna try and run past them, but most of these complete assholes are faster than me. That one's not, though. I can definitely zip past that one. Whoop. Booyah. I'd say it's a good time. Go for it. I'm excited to hear your announcement. I have my guess, but I'll save it and tell you if I'm right. Oh, that ain't it. Well, I mean, I'd have my guess, but I don't want anyone to be insulted or something if I'm wrong. But if you'd like to hear my guess, I'm guessing maybe there's a new couple. Maybe, possibly. That's the vibe I'm getting. Now I could be wrong, and don't beat me up if I am. I am correct. That makes me feel better. I'm see, that would be a awkward thing to be like, oh, maybe y'all are a couple, and then you're not at all. And it was way off base. That would be awkward. I would love to hear the reason why. That's sweet, though. That's exciting. It's because you two bonded over your shared love of one particular really niche, tiny YouTube channel with the chillest little streams. I knew there was a way up here somehow. That game dating or siblings, but it's people you met on the internet. That is just sweet. That is one of the sweetest things that I have heard in quite some time. You two are sweet. Oh, come on now. That should have been a perfect little landing. Yes, congrats. I should have said that to begin with. I was just focused on how sweet it is. Well, absolutely. By humbug. I think you two would make a great little couple. And hearing that Sugar was the one to change that for you, Vooney, after what you've went through, that's a special feeling right there. I wish nothing but happiness for the both of you. Now is... You don't know how your families will react, but it's fine. Hey, sometimes the way families react are the way families react, and if it's not a good reaction, then you know what? You can't please everybody. A relationship is not something that should be formed to please your family anyway. So I hope that they react in a supportive and loving way, but if they don't, then fuck them. That's kind of the mentality I've had towards everybody. But I know how it is. I was the best man at my brother's wedding when he married his husband, and they've been together for a long time now. Like 15 years. And it's been one of the longest lasting, best relationships in my entire family, but most of my family had absolutely nothing good to say about that marriage and didn't even want me being their best man. So I get it. Sometimes families can just be tough to deal with. This thing is kind of fucking me up with that reach, bro. Oh my god. Chill out. What? How did he turn that shit on me like that? Oh shit. Oh, he got me right as soon as I broke it. Broke his stagger bar. Yeah, don't worry about them for now, but hope for the best. Well, then I hope that they aren't Sugar. I'm sure that even if they may not be at first, give them time, and they'll likely come around. A good chunk of my family did for my brother. After they saw him being happy, and they got over their own, preconceptions, they came around to be a lot more accepting. Leave me alone. I live in a very close-minded area. It's a very small town, very southern town. So I'm very used to very narrow-minded people, and that includes a really big chunk of my family. But you'd be surprised if you aren't combative with them and just tell them, like, hey, this is me, this is what would make me happy. A lot of times they'll kind of fall in line. They'll get used to it, or they won't. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying, Ace. I'm glad that everyone in my chat, everyone's like chill and welcoming, supportive. That's what I like to encourage. God knows the world needs a little bit more of that. Hey, you can always feel comfortable to, say whatever there, Z. It's a pretty chill, pretty, safe place to do so. If anybody was to be a judgmental little weenie head, little poopy pants McGee's, then they can, get the hell out. Oh my God, this fucking thing is chasing me all the way outside. Oh God, please. Oh, come on now. That attack is such horseshit. Goodness gracious. There we go, finally. I wouldn't blame you for leaving if that was the case there, Z. But it would take an awful lot for me to not be chill with anything. The way I see it, as long as people ain't harming somebody else, then they're free to do or say or think or whatever the hell makes them happy. Monad Charity House. Is that where I'm at? Monad Charity House is also known by its nickname, the Rose Estate. Oh, wait. I was reading, you ass. Rude. Rude clicker zombie creature. Originally, we were a charity organization for poor children, but today, with the Monad family sponsorship, we've become a boarding school with high-quality welfare and education curriculum. Children can get stalker, workshop technician, and alchemist education according to their aptitude and career path. To this day, about 200 graduates are from the Monad Charity House and are actively working in different fields in Krat. For more details and sponsorship, please contact the Charity House manager. You look like a donkey in this picture. Stop doodling on my picture, Romeo. There was a streamer you watched, and when someone said, or someone asked, what do you think about Trump? And they said, well, Trump hasn't done anything that has affected me negatively. I stopped watching. Trump has done something that has affected literally everyone negatively. I am positive of it. I don't think there is a human being on this planet that has not in some way, shape, or form been affected negatively by that absolute cretin. Does that clarify where I stand at least? If I were to give my full thoughts, I'd likely get banned. You unsubscribed and haven't watched them since. Gas prices. Yeah. One of the things that everyone who really likes that man seems to think is like the go-to dunk, when even that has been affected negatively by that man. Exactly. You don't even have to live in America. Like, I am pretty positive, no matter where you are at, no matter which country, he has done at least something to affect you and your nation negatively.
Looking good. Who'd have thought we'd make it this far? You've got all kinds of skills.
Oh, there they are. There they are.
Everything went smooth as silk. And you know me, I don't impress easy.
Sure, but I gotta ask, you really gonna take on the Black Rabbit Brotherhood by yourself?
I sure as hell am. I'll take them all on by myself. You watch me. You critter creatures. Yeah, I mean, I don't really talk a whole lot about politics. I just figured I'd throw my opinion out there at least once so that it was pretty clear where I stand on that. I'm not a very political person, but it doesn't have to be political to have a distaste. Enjoy your shower, big dog. At least I can rest. I hope. Well, no, that thing will probably still be in that room. I guarantee it. Can you just say you love Mondani? Yeah, that dude seems pretty good, actually. I don't know like a whole lot about him, so I may not agree with literally everything the dude does, but I will say that pretty much everything that I've seen that guy championing for and trying to get done, I've agreed with pretty much every bit that I have seen, which is rare. And that's a rare thing for me to say about anyone involved in politics. I'm not a big, one party over the other type person. I think there's a lot to criticize about either party in the US. I just think that there is a very clear lesser evil. But it's rare to find someone that I seem to actually agree with and like pretty much everything I've seen them trying to do politically. We definitely need more HP. Oh, hey, Daniel. You finally lorded Strange. That's dope, my dude. Nice. Another tank lord is born. We love to see that. Is this the... I feel like this isn't even the way that I went. Or came from. No, this is definitely the way I came from. Okay, that one door just was not open. And so it confused me. So that's just a shortcut. Yeah, they do have good news. Oh, I see a chest up there. I want that. That big thing is still in there. God, that thing is such a menace. Hey, we found the black market. What are you buying?
You're new. I do love a bit of commerce, but the bosses are really strict about who I'm allowed to sell to.
He really is so good.
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood?
I am not with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
I like your honesty, kid. But you should know that if you're not one of us, the bosses will feed you to the monsters. If you, give me a little something, I feel like I'll remember that you belong here. How does that sound? Call it evidence of sincerity. Just show me your sincerity.
Oh man, what do I give this guy? How much sincerity do I give him? Maybe a middle of the road? Or should I just go big or go home? Just give him a big boy. Ergo. Nugget. No W, sugar. He's congratulating Vooney on the victory. Sugar should take that as a compliment right there. W Shoonie. I'm glad I wasn't the only one getting that vibes.
You must be new.
Daniel, you saying you knew it was gonna happen with how close? When you were talking about getting her a gift and wanting to find a way to link up and see her on her travels, That's when I was like, that's sweet. That's sweet. Maybe that could be a thing. Ooh. A curved sword, finally? Oh, he's got a record. I want that. I want a record. Oh, I keep getting those, and I was wondering what it did. Carcass body fluid bottle. A shot put? That sounds dope. Alright, so add some ergo. I should have just gave him the radiant one. Damn. I feel like I would have got access to some more shit by doing that. I didn't know how little a radiant one gave. I definitely could have just gave him that. That'll get me 5,800 for sure. Boom. So I can buy that. And that. Booyah. There we go. Yeah, they planned a whole little, travel and journey to go meet up with each other. I can't think of any sweeter way to start a relationship than while traveling. Especially traveling for the sole purpose of, like, trying to go to a whole other country just to meet up with someone in real life. That's cute. I really like the stamina recovery speed, actually. No, I need that one. Maybe we can do that. Oh, I'm heavy now. Damn. I will have a romance for the ages one day. Yeah, You will. I'm sure of it, Z. Both have plans. You have plans to live with each other after you both graduate. So in a year, we plan to go to the same city to study in. That's sweet. I mean, it'd be cool if you had planes to live with each other too. Imagine living on a plane. That'd be awesome. Damn, still slightly heavy. That's unfortunate. Hmm. None of those really help, do they? Shit. Most of my weight is coming from those two. Living together is a big step. You got to make sure you're really comfortable with the person on a deep level. Living together, you get to know someone in ways that you just simply could not otherwise. That's where a lot of couples fall apart, is once they move in together. So the fact that you guys are still having a blast and technically living together now, that's a good sign. I tell you, who's my true love? Beer. Hey, I feel ya. Not about beer. I don't really like beer. Lesbian law dictates that they get married in a year. That's funny. Oh goodness. Oh, that thing's gonna come attack me. Ah. You can just stay down there. Leave me be. Maybe the big thing won't chase me down. Oh no, the big thing is definitely still chasing me down. Leave me alone. Is it still chasing me? Please tell me it's not still chasing me. What is this? Oh, it's a summon. I don't want to summon a specter. No. To hell with that. They move fast because they get comfortable easily. See, I feel like... See, I'm not a very religious guy, but I feel like everything happens for a reason if you're always willing to look at the silver linings in a situation. Oh god, who are these guys? Is this the Black Rabbit Brotherhood? They look like they're straight out of a movie. Oh, whoa, 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 wait. I think this is going to be the thing that has liar. Yeah, written on the coffin. That's the thumbnail I used. I just took a random picture from the internet and used that. Oh, shit.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing
Eldest of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. He's got Cloud's Buster Sword. Look at that shit. Ow. 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 Yup. That's unfortunate. Oh god, she's attacking too? That kind of fucked her up. Oh, get back here, bitch. She thinks she's slick running away from me like that. I'm struggling with my parries. Really struggling with my parries. No, he got his off before I got mine off. Anything to get invited to the wedding. Hell yeah. I love a wedding. I've got my little sister's wedding coming up soon. Which blows my mind to even think about. Wow.
Hey, what's the big idea leaving us behind? Oh, I knew we shouldn't trust them. Let's get out of here and give those lousy bums the business.
Damn. Like funny as fuck, but wild. Yeah. Yeah. So that's basically a we'll let you know when we know kind of answer. Alright. Fuck bases. Oof. Ow. Damn. Damn. I'm really trying to get a lot better with my... God bless. Wow. Wow. I got my ass clapped. Honestly, that is the best thing to do. Just enjoy each other's company for a while, you know? There's no reason to try and figure out the answer to Daniel's question too soon, you know? I'm weird like that anyway. Or at least I've been told I'm weird like that, because I just don't try to like rush into shit like that. I'm the kind that will just much rather enjoy each other's company. Ow. Damn. Oh, come on now. God bless this guy. I'm really getting my parry timings all cattywampus. I need to focus on dodges more. Ow. I've already used a lot of my heals. Oh, God. She just hit me with a Street Fighter combo. Oh, God, big guy. Oh. Am I planning on playing Mortal Shell 2 as soon as I can possibly get it? If I hadn't just had a whole lot of shit get fried when lightning hit my house a few days ago, I would already be getting Mortal Shell 2. Unfortunately, it'll have to wait a bit because a lot of my expendable spending money had just been dumped into replacing my TVs and monitor, router. I was getting real smooth with the parries in Mortal Shell 2. I'm not nearly as smooth on this one right now. Wow. Oh, I thought that one was good. I thought that one was good. I'll get him. I'm not gonna resort to a specter. I haven't summoned anything yet so far in this game, and I don't plan on starting now. I don't care if it's a gank fight. I'll beat him. Oh, I don't want to. I do not want to fuck with that thing. You have a biggest recommendation of all time. I didn't see that message until I looked at the other chat window. The Odyssey, 11 out of 10 movie. Really? It's on my watch list when it does get when it does end up getting dropped on streaming or something. I absolutely want to watch it. I'd love to go check it out in IMAX, but you know, poor.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Yeah, yeah, Daniel. It was direct, right on my forehead. Oh, come on. Man, this guy. I'm having to use a hell of a lot of my heals. I got greedy that time, that was on me. That sneaky bitch. Oh god, they're ganking me. I may have to resort to my big sword. Oh god, he's got some reach on that.
Come on, you played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet?
Alright, spear fella. Oh god, he's got some reach too. Oh god, he just hit me with a dragoon strike. Oh, I thought he was gonna get a little closer than that. Here he comes, here he comes. Oh, I got the backstab. Give me that ass, you little rat bastard.
So this is Geppetto Puppet, huh? Gotta admit, knows what he's doing.
Oh shit. Damn. Good lord. These guys are tough. I have not seen the new Spider-Man. Yeah. I wish. But nope, I have not seen it. I may have to change my sword up here. Let's go for the booster glaive. Maybe this one. They both put me in the slightly heavy range. That's a pretty good hit. The Odyssey was twice as good as Brand New Day? That's crazy. I actually can't wait to see it. I love Nolan's work. Most every movie I've seen from Nolan has been really good. But yeah, King. They're chatting on the same account since they're both, you know, in the room together. Yeah, everyone's talking through Ace. Let's see, what are the... That does have the big 7 explosions. But it has guard parry, and I'm not very good with that. Let's try the booster glaive. I feel like that one's pretty gnarly. Pretty strong. And if I'm going to be slightly heavy anyway, I might as well put on the Patience Amulet instead. and the stronger frame. That still leaves me slightly heavy.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Ow. That was a terrible time for me to try that attack anyway. Oh. There we go, there we go. There we go. Stunder, stunder. At least their attacks are real weak. Damn this guy. Shit. There we go. I finally got a big stagger on him. Big bonk. Get wrecked. Oh, oh no. That was clean. Okay. Big blast. There we go, there we go. Oh. Come on. Get wrecked. Oh my goodness. Now I got this rabbit coming in on me. This guy. Holy, I'm sorry I can't really watch chat. I'm kind of locked in right now. Oh no. Oh, shit. Oh my god, this guy, man. No. Oh my god, that was so close. That was so fucking close. There we go. There we go. Oof. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat for that one. I had to lock the hell in.
Damn you. You'll pay for that.
I got the taunt emote. Nice. Exactly right. I think of it as just a place where people can hang out. That's right. That's right. And we do understand you there, Ace. Nice. Let's see. We definitely want that. Hey, don't be so negative all the time, Ace. It does matter. That's exactly right there, Booney. Okay, I definitely need to up my capacity. Exactly. My absolute favorite shit is stuff that people largely dislike. I mean, The Mummy is in my top 3 favorite movies ever list. And that's not exactly a well-loved movie. I mean, a lot of people do love it nowadays. But a lot of people also really just dislike them. I like our old broker man because he always pays well, but when he's in a hurry, it's hard to secure the ergo he needs. Sometimes I wonder if he devours it or something. What does he need ergo for? Does he really eat it? No scribbling on the ledger, kid. You can't like everything, e.g. kids. Yeah, nobody likes everything. Not everything is for everyone, and that's okay. More gold coin fruit. And one guy's looking for that, so this could be a problem. I think the hotel guys are slowly catching on to what's going on. We can physically clash with them, but that's a last resort. Our siblings' safety comes first. Acquired 5 ergo. I'm real close to the end of this job selling corpses. Damn. Just a bit more and I'll have enough to escape this blasted city. Think about an expedition to the barren swamp. Get me new parts if you go out of town. A dress for me. A gun and a weapon for me. This is not your journal, dumbasses. It definitely sounds like a bunch of siblings. Hey, that's the right attitude. Oh, yeah, okay. I get what you meant now. I thought you just meant you didn't like kids. Like, you know, how a lot of people just that don't really like kids, don't like being around them, find kids to be annoying. Or how, you know, kids seem to hate a lot of things. I thought that's where you were going. It's crazy. My brain did not even go there at all. Well, that's a very hateful message for them to have left. It's a good thing I beat their asses. That's damn right. That's that's the attitude I like to see. That you will be a director someday. That's the right attitude. Manifest it. Manifest it and don't take no for an answer.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you, Mr. Stalker. Hello. It's a relief to see you. I'll get straight to the point. I found the gold coin tree. Who knew it was right beside us? But there's a problem. When I tried to
This guy looks like Gerard Way.
resisted me. I couldn't even get close. It happened.
They're small people and it freaks me out.
It's probably because I have the petrification disease.
I like kids because they're fucking honest about shit.
So close yet so far.
There's really no guesswork with how kids feel or what they've got on their mind.
Reward.
However they feel about something, they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you exactly. I find that refreshing because I struggle to figure out a lot of people.
I heard the alchemists made a device capable of fully utilizing gold coin fruit.
I think that sounds like an awesome idea, Ace. That's the kind of films I like.
You hear all sorts of wild tales about alchemists. Now that I know gold coin fruit actually exists,
I've always wanted to make a game about
interact with the
that's kind of like in an allegorical way about
you might be able to use
a lot of the shit that I've dealt with.
food.
Nah, you know what I mean? I mean, not once they get like, once they get to a certain age, yeah, kids lie a lot. But, I would say maybe 5 or so. Once they hit about 5, maybe that's whenever they start lying a little bit more. Mostly just to try and avoid trouble or things that they think will get them in trouble. But
I heard the
I like kids that are like,
capable of fully utilizing gold coin.
you know, 1 to 5 in that range. They're the most honest creatures you'll ever meet.
You hear all sorts of wild tales about alchemists. Now that
You should play Before Your Eyes. I've heard of that game, actually. I've never played it.
True. Interact with the Saintess statue at the Grand Exhibition. You might be able to use the other powers of the gold coin fruit.
Saintess statue at the Grand Exhibition.
I might look urbane now, but I used to be a farmer. I'm also interested in growing trees. I heard about a vendor who sells plant alchemy boosters. They might work on this tree too. If you come across such boosters, bring them to the tree.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Most of the time, like, I just find that kids are way more honest about, like, you know, feelings. If they like something or don't like something, you know. Shit like that. I find it just refreshing.
I never expected to see the gold coin tree in a place like this.
Time until the next fruit is ripe. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Groot looks sad. Yeah, it does look like a very despondent Groot. Like Groot's uncle. And he's just in a rough spot right now. Ooh. Okay. So gold coin fruit is required to recalibrate my pee organ.
If you pick some gold coin fruit for me, I'll give you a reward.
I just don't really like lying. It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like, you know, liars. People that lie about, like, you know, important shit and right to your face and boldly. That's the kind of shit I don't really like. I didn't realize how much of a liar my ex-wife was until quite a ways into our marriage. So I've always tried to I always try to raise my kiddo to be honest about shit, even if it's uncomfortable. Even if it's not what you want to say, or not what people will want to hear. Hmm. I'll keep the other two I've got. Yeah, see, that's the kind of shit that, like, doesn't really bother me that much. Like, I had a friend who would lie about silly shit all the time. Like, one time he actually brought me a CD into school, and he swore that it was this new band he was with. He was playing music. He started playing music with this new band, and he started, like, he was like, we recorded this demo CD, but, like, he didn't expect me to know the album because it was such a niche band and such a niche album of theirs. It was like their old demos and B-sides and shit. But I recognized him, and I was like, that's a weird thing to try and lie about. Why would he even try to say that this was like his CD? Like, it was his music. He was like saying that he was the guitarist and the singer, screamer for like a metal band. And I was like, what the fuck? What? It was just bizarre. It was very bizarre. By golly, he tried. Swore it was his. I was like, that's just a very strange thing to come up with. There was no reason, no provocation for it. And I mean, you could tell the singer was like, you know, grown-ass man. And this like 13-year-old dude was swearing it was him. He's like, I know, it sounds really good. You wouldn't expect me to be that good. And I was like, alright. Give me a little sample of your vocals, man. Show me how you scream like that. He was like, I can't do it on the spot right now. I'm just, I don't know. Looking back at it now, it's just goofy as fuck. I did confront him on it, but not immediately. I played along with it for a minute, and then after like a minute when he just refused to try and do his like, you know, screaming, show off the vocals he was swearing up and down was his. I was like, well, you know, I know the reason you can't do your screams right now is because I really wish I could remember who the album was. It was some kind of like obscure like hardcore band. They weren't like really like death metal. They had screaming. It was kind of emo-ish. It's someone like Atreyu or something along those lines. Back in like the days when like My Bloody Valentine and shit like that were all the rage. Wake up, Ace. Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Add belt slots. Ooh. The ergo is whispering? What in the world does that mean? This song is actually very nice in the lyrics. You speak French? Yeah, that's the record I just bought from that creepy dude in the upstairs. Are you heading to bed, Ace? You know they were just joking with you, man. It shouldn't be a week that until I'm back on. Hopefully I'll be streaming again, you know, tomorrow night. But just take things one day at a time, dude. Don't try and be, you know, fixing all your problems in a day, because it won't happen. And if you go into it with that expectation, you'll always be disappointed with the lesser amount of progress. Even no progress is fine, because at least it's not negative progress. I never joke. Go into it with a good mentality, man. It'll be a good day if you're wanting it to be a good day. That is true, Z. That is true. You definitely need good sleep. That's the best way to start a good day, is with good sleep. I very rarely get good sleep, so I should know. I have an ass sleep schedule. Ooh. Ooh, I need that. Booyah. That's just when you wake up. I mean, it sounds like a, you know, a cheesy fucking bit of advice, a big nothing burger, but in actuality, it is, I think, a really good way to actually have a better day. Is to just be like, you know what, I'm gonna have a good day. When I go in with that in my head and actually, like, improve my mood to start with, you get to where you can actually just change how you feel about your day just by literally thinking of it differently. But bye, Ace. We'll catch you hopefully tomorrow night. God willing and the creek don't rise. We'll be back here tomorrow, rocking some Liza P. You have some good sleep, my dude, and a good day tomorrow. Ooh, I need that too. That right there. Bang. Gaslight yourself. That's exactly right. You know, you can do that with the hiccups too, if you just believe hard enough. I do that with the hiccups to get rid of the hiccups. Although it didn't work for me the other day. I literally had hiccups the entire day. But that was the first time in like 3 years that has not worked for me. And that is just to like... You just say, hiccups aren't real. I don't have hiccups. Hiccups are not real. And that shit actually works. When I start to get the hiccups, I'll just like close my eyes and I'll just keep thinking, humans have evolved past this feature. Hiccups are useless, they serve no purpose, they're caused by nothing, and they are not real. Therefore, I do not have them. And then they just go away. Exactly, there, King. That's exactly right. That is why depression is so bad. And yeah, it is actually, you know, there is some scientific evidence to support that. That just, you know, thinking you're having a better day, even when you're not having a great day, just think, you know, it's still a good day. That shit actually does work. Oh. The IRS is not real. My money is my money. Fuck yeah.
You know that stalker? The hound? Is it true you brought him here? Wow. I didn't know he was still alive. Thank heavens. I haven't seen him in person. And
But now I know depression really fucks you up because it does get you to think like every day is a bad day.
I'm so glad.
And then every day does pretty much become a bad day.
Speaking of safety, please take care of yourself.
I mean, it's not, I don't know, depression's, see, I have manic depression. What do they call it? Or major depressive disorder. That's what it actually, the technical term is, I guess. And borderline personality disorder. Which is not like split personalities, by the way. And if anybody's not really aware of what borderline personality is, that's, it's not like split personalities. Everybody always thinks that whenever I say that I have borderline personality disorder, but BPD is something entirely different. And it's taken a hell of a lot of managing and gaslighting myself to get to a point where it wasn't just a problem that severely fucked up my everyday. That is very true. We don't know how, you know, a lot of how the mind works. Which place did I come into? Which door? It was one of these upstairs ones, wasn't it? Pretty sure. Was it this? Nope, that's Rosa Isabel Street. Is it that one over there? Am I dumb? Was it not upstairs? I guess it was not upstairs. I'm just mad dumb. That's super highly possible. Is that the way? Yeah, I know what you mean. This is not where I was trying to go out of, I don't believe. But yeah, I hate it when people claim that they have something like that, and they really, really don't. They have no idea how rough that shit actually is. A lot of people act like they're like personality traits, quirks. And people think, oh, whenever I say I have like, you know, major depressive disorder or manic depression, whichever one you want to call it, they act like it's, you know, oh, I'm just sad. No, it really never even like, you know, had like sadness. I didn't really feel sad at all, ever. Mostly I didn't really feel fucking anything, like, at all. Like, no, nothing. Not a thing. What damn door did I come in? I'm all confuddled right now. My brain's not really working. Yeah, that's what people always thought, you know, about me whenever because they're like, You don't have that. You're always so fine and happy and, you know, just nice and cheerful. You're always so chill. You don't ever get upset. I'm like, yeah, that's true. But it's still a problem. Right on, right on. Well, as soon as I get to a save spot where I'm actually on the path where I'm supposed to be heading next, that way I don't forget and lose my track, my progress tomorrow, then I'm calling it a night for the night. Which is right outside this door, so dope. I'll figure out where the hell else I'm supposed to go tomorrow on this one.
Check this out. Looks like you, sorta. From a certain angle. You know, if you squint. No, I'm just kidding. No, it looks exactly like you. I mean, you see it, right? With the nose and the...
Yeah, I see it, Jiminy. I see it. Portrait of an aristocratic boy with a peevish expression but delicate face. D. Gray, like Dorian Gray. The genius painter denied all such conjectures. However, his death and the rumors about his paintings are still shrouded in a thick fog. I'd say Dorian Gray and paintings. I'm sure that's going to be a story to unravel later on. I'd say Venom seems fun right now. But yeah, Z, it sucks. It is a lot to try and deal with a lot of times. I don't know. I just eventually got to a place where I don't feel like it is such an overbearing part of my brain anymore, at least. It's still an issue I have to deal with, but I feel like it takes a lot less conscious, like, exhaustive effort just to try and, you know, function nowadays. Right on, right on. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to go talk to the old man. So Malem District Town Hall is where I'm supposed to be tomorrow. Perfect. Let's go see what Geppetto has to say before we call it a night.
You're back. The Malem district was as grim as we feared, was it not? But with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood out of the picture, we can focus elsewhere. And why not strike at the root of the problem? The King of Puppets' lair is on Rosa Isabel Street. Perhaps the puppet frenzy will come to an end if we can take down their king. Go to Antonia and get the key to Rosa Isabel Street. I already let her know you'll be coming by.
Rosa Isabel Street. Finally, gonna be heading towards fighting the king of puppets. It's gonna be like the Luffy of the puppets.
This portrait. I remember it fondly. I thought it was lost forever. I had no idea the Black Rabbit Brotherhood had stolen it. To think that you have brought it back to me. Forgive a foolish old man his memories. Memories of a happier time, my son. I know just where to hang it in the hotel.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna get to have a portrait of myself hanging up in the hotel here. That's wonderful.
The city have asked me.
I appreciate that, Booney. Sugar. I appreciate y'all. Kickstart My Heart is dope. Everyone should know that song right offhand.
It was ever so dangerous, actually. I hoped we wouldn't have to unlock the passage there. But if we want to stop this disaster once and for all, I fear there's no choice. Geppetto and I care about you very much. Stay safe, for both of us. I feel like my time is slowly coming to an end. However, it's a nice feeling to know that someone waits for you. That someone cares. Please take care out there.
Thanks, Granny. Become a hell of fierce fire and blood as well as the puppet's stronghold. However, some must escape this place for salvation. Nice. So now I've got the key that will unlock the door moving on. That's what I'm talking about. Shuni. Unironically, Shuni is a dope name right there for the pair of you. I like that moniker. Vuga. When I want adrenaline made into a song, I want to listen to, like, I don't know, like Faint from Linkin Park. That's one of my go-tos for that. Anything but Vuga. You don't like Vuga? Alright, well, I'm gonna save doing the key until tomorrow. That way I don't accidentally unlock it and then spend a bunch of time tomorrow just like running around in circles trying to find the right exit out of the hotel because I'm terrible with directions like that. I get lost and turned around so easy in some places. Yeah, yeah. It sounds like someone with an accent talking about a booger. It was quite a large booger. Yeah, sorry there, King. It was a short stream tonight just to make sure that my internet was still being stable and hanging in there, and just to kind of chill and get back in the groove of playing Lies of P, since it's been like a week since I even played anything, where all of my everything was kind of fucked up for the past few days until I started getting everything replaced. I picked quite the vugga. Yeah, it's a short one for me. Usually I'll go for at least like a six hour. You know, that's what I usually try to do whenever I do sit down to stream. But yeah, it was a little bit longer than what I originally intended for it to be. So we made it a decent little ways. I at least beat the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. That was a fun fight. We'll hop back at it tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all stay safe out there and have good nights, days, whatever it is for you in your neck of the woods. By the way, the song starts talking about the Seine River. I'm gonna have to look at the lyrics up to it. I'm gonna look them up. Right on, guys. But we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.